everyone, it's Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to the Blue Cup in the Attic. And today I'm going to be, in addition to my other videos, talking to you guys about gang stalking and my situation with being a targeted individual. But first things first, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. And thank you for that. Also, get pen and paper or pencil and paper or open up a note app in your phone, laptop, desktop, right in the palms of your hands. Anything you have to do to take down these 10 terms. I want you guys to take down these 10 terms because it's going to give you an idea or shed some light as to what is going on with me. But first, I have socks. Now, although this is a different color purple, I'm going to put these socks on because it is freezing. It is like 30 something degrees outside. And although I don't have a cold, you know, I'm going to put these on if you don't mind. And although, like I said, they're not matching, it is what it is. So just one moment. And I'm giving you 10 to 15 seconds to get pen and paper or pencil and paper to open up a note app in your phone. All right, there we go. Woo, woo, woo. Ah, much better. Let's see, and hold my pants up there. Yeah, so first 4 terms, please add stalking, S-T-A-L-K-I-N-G, to the term, okay? Gang, G-A-N-G, electronic, E-L-E-C-T-R-O-N-I-C, group, G-R-O-U-P, and cause, as in because, C-A-U-S-E. Perps, if you live within these here United States, trust me, you live within a 10-mile radius of a perp, all right? Even if you live in a rural area, they're growing. The victims are growing, the number of victims is growing, as well as the number of perps, okay? So it's this never-ending deal. But there's more perps than victims, and that's because, you know, they compensate them and buy them vehicles, and they buy them weed and marijuana, same thing, or give them a debit card with $50 on it, any kind of way to compensate them for helping them to watch victims in their apartments. And I have been refraining from cursing, but today I may say something that, you know, who knows, it's not planned. But I've been working on my cursing, so, oh, okay, other terms. So, and I've been doing good. Let's see, perps, I did electronic stalking. Organized crime. Please don't go by what you know in the movies or seen in the movies, or if you're a police officer, please, if you're not like a special agent, please look these terms up, okay? Because a lot of people think they know what organized crime is, and you may know get the gist of it, but you may not know how in-depth it really truly is and how many people are involved in it, okay? Let's see, empath. I am an empath, E-M-P-A-T-H. Let's see, targeted individuals. I am also a targeted individual, okay? Ninth term is flying monkeys, and the 10th term is super empath. Not only am I an empath, I'm a super empath. Okay, so 4 of those terms, 2 each, are similar, and I'm going to see if you guys have been doing your research or going to do research. Please post your comments as to which 4 of those terms, 2 and 2, are basically the same. Okay, the reason for the double words is because some people may have put the other word in the title of their works as opposed to the one I might give. So I give both of them. And but also when you look these up, look these up via a video format platform. And right now, that is YouTube. Okay, as it stands right now. That's YouTube. Okay? And also look up multiple videos. Don't just go to one video. You're going to see my videos, of course, but don't just go to one video. Go to different videos. I am not the only victim. It's just I'm a female and mine is escalated for several reasons. I got a lot of information. I know what they're doing. I'm letting you guys know what they're doing. So it's escalated and I don't care. I'm being listened to right now. Boop. But not just here. So I'm going to get my phone, you guys. Just one moment. Okay. So I'm going to get my phone just to show you, and I really want to turn I have a portable heater. I really want to turn it on. So, but you guys may not hear me as well. But I'm going to get my phone just to prove a point to you. The phone I'm using right now has absolutely, the Bluetooth is off. Okay. I don't have any other Bluetooth devices in here. And because they were stealing my internet service, I don't have internet service in here right now. Okay. So, but I'm going to show you something. And if they turn it off, it only proves my point. Okay. When I moved into my apartment, I didn't move in this particular day, but I got my lease signed, and I brought by 4 chairs. You may, if you look at my Works 300 videos, 19 playlists, you will see probably, matter of fact, yeah, you will see me sitting in one of those gold chairs. Well, no, was I sitting? Yeah, you will see me sitting in one of those goldish chairs with the wood back, and I bought 4 of those and into the apartment, and and when I turned on my Bluetooth, I had 11 Bluetooth devices. Okay, now watch this. So, just to prove my point. And I know how Bluetooth works. I usually don't do my passcodes in here, but because someone's been hacking in this phone, I'm going to reset it, so I really don't care if they see the passcode. Okay, so yeah, but I had 11 Bluetooth devices in here, and one of which was a TV. When I found out I'm being spied on, and I say that because there's 2 of those playlists. One is called The Blue Cup in the Attic, which is where this video will be posted. But the other one is TBCITA, which is the acronyms for The Blue Cup in the Attic, Circumstance or Evidence. Okay. At my other place, I had 2 65-inch TVs. I don't watch TV. Although there's TVs in here now, I acquired them. They do not work. Okay. I acquired these TVs. They were free. They were at the dumpster. And I said, okay, so I'm going to, someone would say, there's a TV. And I just don't pick up any TV. But I'm like, okay, this is a nice TV. All of the screws for those TVs, you guys, have been removed from basically, except for the parameter of the item, have been removed from the back of the TV. Electronic stalking. Every last one of them. And when people come in and I show them that, I didn't know this at first. That's when they're like, dang, yeah. These TVs came from different people who moved out or whatever, got put out. I don't know the situation. The screws are gone. And one of the reasons why the screws are gone is because I've rearranged everything. The furniture that was in here is in my bedroom, and this sofa sleeper was in my bedroom, so it's in here. And I was sleeping on the sitting on the floor facing that way, and the big you look at my videos, you'll see a big burgundy like sectional couch. There's a big, you can't see it in the video, maybe one of them, but there's a big sectional TV, huge, and this is a 65-inch. Does not work, does not come on, but it was sitting up against the couch, like right here, and so the back of it was facing me when I would either sit in the chair or sit with my back up to it. Yeah, electronic stalking. These are, and I'm going to be doing videos coming up in the future, and I'll tell you what this video is about. This video is about pure bona fide witchery. I had already recorded this, but it was audio only, so I'm doing it again. And for some reason that video, that audio has since been deleted or whatever, but it's okay. Totally different phone. But, yeah, they have, and I don't know what I was saying prior to that, but Yeah, this is pure bona fide witchery, you guys. So for you guys, I hate to bust your bubble, who are thinking it's the government is spying. No, this is not the government spying, you guys. This is, like I said, this is witchery. This is people who practice witchery, and this is what this video is about, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, so right now, I'm going to go to my Bluetooth. Now, they're listening. If no Bluetooth devices come up, they're proving my point. If they come up, they're proving my point. Either way. So I turn my Bluetooth on, and hold on. Okay, right? There they go. They're still coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And usually there's a TV off in there. Some TV 75 UN. UN 75 or something like that. So there's 8 devices. You guys, I can build a computer with my eyes closed. I should not have 8 Bluetooth devices in my apartment. And there's no one touching my walls just above my head. No. And not only that, they've been here, it's usually 11. They've been here ever since, and I'm going to show them to you. They've been here ever since obviously before I moved in my apartment. This guy that goes upstairs above my head, I found out he's a former maintenance guy. And I told you guys maintenance is involved in this. And he's living up there with a black chick, and they will give them apartments. They're called female perps. And not to tell you what a perp is, but she's a female perp. And they will buy them apartments or get apartments for them so that they can spy on women. You don't know how many times I've heard her say, "What is she doing?" What, I have real keen hearing. I have bidirectional and tridirectional hearing. Some words I came up with, and maybe it's true, but I can hear very well, and but I just can't see that well. You know, I'm not blind, but I wear glasses, and so yeah, I'm gonna show this to you right now. Okay, so I hope you guys can see. I'm gonna try to get it in. My phone is this phone. Well, let me clean the screen off. Hold on. Okay, this phone is cracked. You see those? Hold on. You see those Bluetooth devices? There's like 8 of them. Okay. And I should not have 8 Bluetooth devices in my apartment. Wi-Fi is a little different. Okay. Wi-Fi, if I turn my Wi-Fi on, let me turn this off and go to my Wi-Fi just to show you guys how this works. All right, just one moment. Yeah, you're going to have all kinds of Wi-Fi. Trying to get it where you guys can see it. You're going to have all kind of Wi-Fi come up. And usually it's more than this. So, yeah, there they go. They're popping up. All right. Yeah, that's totally abnormal. Totally abnormal. And so, turn that off. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm going to put the phone back up here. So that is totally abnormal, you guys. So that's not supposed to happen. Pure bona fide witchery. Okay, let me tell you what's happening. What happened? I knew my clothes. Well, first of all, where I moved from, they had a lot of turnover as far as staff and maintenance. And this Hispanic dude came on board, and amongst others. And we'll back up. One guy, young dude, came on board, and he was the porter, P-O-R-T-E-R. And what a porter is, they pick up the trash outside. And he wasn't there for like 2 days, literally. But I met him because I used to walk to go try to get a connection. I couldn't get a good connection in my apartment. So I used to walk, and I would, of course, see people. And I saw him, and I met him, and gay dude. He let me know he was a gay dude because we were discussing Guatemalans, Salvadorans, Hondurans, Mexicans. He was of Hispanic descent, Mexican. And he was telling me, I asked him about Santa Muerta. Now, someone informed me of Santa Muerta when I realized, the blue cup in the attic, why I'm being spied on. I realized I'm being spied on, rather. And someone said, "Oh, they worship Santa Muerta." And I'm like, Santa Muerta? Santa Claus? And I just didn't know how to spell that Muerta part. forgot all about it, thought about it again. All I knew was Santa. And thank God I knew about Santa Claus because, you know, and Santa Cruz and Santa Ana, you know. So I knew how to spell that. It was just, and I knew Murta, M. I just didn't know how to spell the rest of it. Left it alone. It came across again. He said, yeah, they worship Santa Murta and blah, 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 blah. And as a matter of fact, my ex-boyfriend, I live with him. We still live together, but his mom does not like me or did not like me. And I was like, what? And he seemed so sweet. He said, yeah, because, you know, I'm a Christian or Catholic or whatever. And she did not like me because she worshipped Santa Murta. And I was like, wow. Finally on YouTube and ran across a video of how to deal with Santa Murta. I'm thinking the video is, I'm like, oh my God, this is Santa Murta. And so M-U-E-R-T-A, Murta. And so I'm like, oh my God, this person is teaching people how to deal with this evil thing. Actually, she was literally telling you how to deal with this evil being. And I'm not going to tell you what Santa Murta is, but M-U is Santa, S-A-N-T-A, M-U-E-R-T-A. And 2 words. And so I was like, oh my God, look at that thing. You know, and this is what the Guatemalan, Salvadorans, Hondurans, and some Mexicans worship, you know, this being. And I was like, ooh. But it's very demeaning if you believe in the Lord, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you look it up. So make a long story short, I like I said, I finally realized how to spell it and what this thing was. And when I was moving from that location, you know, I gave a lot of stuff to the Salvation Army, and the 2 guys came out and they were telling me, you know, we were discussing me being spied on. They were talking about Santa Murta as well. So these people it's not the government, you guys. This is really satanic, evil beings who want to watch you while you're asleep, watch you while you use the restroom. And like I said, I don't think I finished. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on multiple things. This is not all I do, okay? This is not all I do. And if I had my way, I would not be doing it now. The Lord has promised me and showed me that I'm going to get out of this situation. But one of the playlists that I have is called, oh God, I can't think of the name of the playlist. But it's just absolutely amazing the in-depthness or how far these people will go to I want to say another word, to mess with people. Okay? And you know, they will go to the ends of the earth. Bona fide freaking perverts. Bona fide freaking perverts. And it's guys over here. I'm supposed to be ugly, but you're watching me in my apartment. Really? You know, when you know you can't have something, what do? The first, you're not the first guy that said that, you know, because, you know, I haven't heard that in a while. But when you have ignorant people and they know they'll never have a chance with you, they'll start saying things, that's not her hair. Of course, they're not even talking about this hair. They're talking about my hair. It's not my hair. Like, these are perps that watch you. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Post your comments. If you think someone is ugly or whatever, are you going to sit up and watch them? Are you going to spy on them every day? Are you going to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch them? Yet you don't have the freaking bone, the freaking strength to go get a job or to go to work. You know, you're a dude. You don't want to go to work, but you got a lot of strength to get up in the morning, early in the morning, because you think I'm asleep and you want to watch my vagina. You want to watch me while I'm asleep. You have a lot of freaking energy to get up and watch me and while I'm asleep. Really? Well, use that same freaking energy and go get a freaking job. Most of you guys are booed up and you don't even have a freaking job. And it's not my job to do your girl's job to tell you to go get a freaking job. Bing. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But go get a freaking job and stop spying. You're selling drugs, you're doing all this stuff, and you're spying on me in my freaking apartment, lying about it, saying this and that. And I am so freaking tired of people who believe their own lies. Dude, you just got out from right here. When I opened my door, you ran because you're a little punk. You sit there, you were just watching me in my apartment right now, like right before I started this video, because I had a dude in here that I frequently talk to, not like rapping to or anything like that. You know, we converse and talk to, we know each other just from me being here, and he'll come in and we talk and for about 10, 20 minutes, and then he's gone. And yeah, you're wanting to see what the fat freak we were doing. You and your little buddy over here. Some people get me involved in some stuff I'm not involved in. Dude, you used to park your vehicle out here before you even moved in this complex and watched me in my vehicle. I didn't know it was him. I was like, is there somebody sitting in that vehicle? Yeah, that's such and such. I said, wait, and he pointed in this direction. Same dude that came in here. He pointed in his direction. I was like, whoa. That's the dude that lives over there right now? And he said, yeah. He said, that's his vehicle. That's him. And I said, that's the same vehicle. Same dude that used to sit outside and watch me in my fucking, excuse me. Sorry, I slipped. Watch me in my freaking apartment. Oh, now he's moved over here. Oh, how convenient. You know, so I don't bite my tongue. I don't care if they hear me. You suck. Okay? You are the lowest of what a man is supposed to be. So I'm just telling you, stop looking at me. Because there's no way on the planet that you would even have an opportunity to even have a conversation with me one-on-one about the sky is blue. No, it's not going to happen. Because once I realize that you are ignorant, you're a no good, you act like you're ignorant, you no good, you act like a woman, okay? You're a wuss, wussy and all that. I don't have any conversation for you. And most importantly, you're spying on me in my apartment? No. And I keep forgetting to say this, proof in the pudding, amongst other things. I got all kind of proof. Wink, wink. But you guys, I sleep so unconventional. I have so many different places in my apartment. One bedroom, I can only do so much to sleep. Not only that, I pile all kinds of stuff on top of me or close to me. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculous that someone who's supposed to have a penis calling themselves a man would sit up there and enjoy a woman doing that. Really? Okay. Are you serious? Are you for really? Oh, but I was sleeping in my hallway, you guys. Something I should not have to do. Portable mattress and had filled in holes. And I just painted in here for the third time. And I haven't finished. You can't see the top or whatever. But you're still out there watching me. And I just painted in here and filled in holes. So no matter what I do, this ignorant ass that's above me, they're going to find a way. They're going to find a way to see me. Okay, no matter what I do. And I recognize that. This is why I did a video, and I'm going to tell you about the hallway. I just did a video about donations. You guys, please send me donations, but please watch that video specifically following those instructions to send me donations. I need it. I'm not a lazy person by any means of the spectrum. I'm used to having my own businesses. I'm used to doing my own thing, and that it is what it is. And for me to just get up and go to work, if they're, like I said in the video, if they're doing this right now and I'm just going to the grocery store or whatever, or even before I move in here, how did that happen? Question. How did they, and I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's. How did you know where I was moving? How did you get in here? Inside job. And using bump keys. How did you know what apartment I was moving in? What did you do? Fake and call the office? Because I'm going to tell you, I went outside for my conversations. How did you even know what apartment I was moving in? You see what I'm saying? I kept my shiggity under wraps. So, I know how this goes. How did you find that out? You were in my apartment infiltrating it and doing stuff before I even moved in here. Not only that, a lady that used to live right here, and his apartment right here, and she moved in like a month or 6 weeks before I did or something like that. And she came in, she was at the office when I was there one day, and she showed me my apartment. She said, I'm going to show you your apartment. And she actually brought me over here. The refrigerator was in the floor. You could tell they were doing stuff. It didn't look anything like this. And she said, yeah, they be working so late. They need to cut that out. I know for a fact, maintenance. I said working late. Now she didn't know because I didn't want to scare her or tell her what was going on with me. But I was questioning her, and I said working late. When she said that, I already knew. I already knew that they had found me. That they knew where my apartment is. You know what I'm saying? I already knew when she made the statement. So I said, working late, knowing maintenance is not going to work late. Even though they were trying to get me in here, maintenance is not going to work late like that. I said, what time? What time? She said, oh, they be in there after 10 o'clock. You guys, come on now. So I'm sleeping in my hallway. I heard this female voice outside make this statement. I opened my eyes up to this, looking up at the ceiling. I heard this female voice say this right here at my door or close to it. Like I said, clear as a bell. She's thinking I'm asleep, okay? And I was asleep, but on and off. You know, I don't sleep that hard anyway. And she makes this complete statement. Ha, 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 ha. She got you now. She's got that pillow between her legs. I'm like, B, how do you know? Excuse my language. I'm sorry, you guys. How do you know I have a freaking pillow between my legs? Because I sure do. But I'm not being spied on. I'm not spying on you. You are a lying sack of shit. Excuse me. Ooh, you are lying. You are a lying. You are less than a man. Because if you're doing all that, let me know you're doing it. You're so bad. You're going around carrying a gun. You're doing all this stuff. But when it come down to the get down or the real get down, you're a punk. You're a freaking punk. You want some respect, you got to give it. And this is why the same dude, tires have been put on flat, robbed, all of that, and this other dude, I mean, that because what goes around comes around. Your mother didn't tell you that. I wish I was your mother, because you would not be doing any of the stuff, an inkling of the things that you are doing. Moving right along. Pure bona fide witchery. Okay, let me hurry up. This same Hispanic dude, okay, going back to that, he came up, I was on the first floor, and, you know, patio and all that, and they had these go-karts, you know, golf carts. And he came and parked at my back door, because, you know, you could park back right there. And he parked kind of slanted, and he saw me outside, and I was waving, you know, speaking to him, and he came over, and he said, I'm going to take your picture. And I'm like, no, don't take my picture. My back door was open, you know, because I could just step out or step in. And I was like, no, don't take my picture. He said, no, I need to take your picture. So he took my picture. And when he took I said, well, okay, you know, and so he took my picture. I said, I'll try anything, because he'd been telling me about some witch that he knows that does spells or something like that. He had told me that. And so I didn't want him taking my picture like he was just trying to take my picture. But then I realized why he wanted to take my picture. I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll try anything. You know, at this point, I'll try anything. And so, so he sent her my picture via text. And she got back with him and said, I'll be right back with you. Now, she was out of California but visiting Nevada, or she was out of Nevada but visiting California. She was like on a business trip or whatever. And so he came, he got another text message from her while in my apartment, and here's how he got in my apartment. He had been talking with me for a minute, for a lengthy time, you know, more than he should have. And so I said, you better come in. And he said, yeah, let me come in. And so, because we had cameras in the breezeway. And so he came in, and he, of course, walking through the breezeway, but he stood at my door. And I'm like, they can still see you, okay? And he said, oh, yeah. So he closed the door, and she texted him again to let him know that she'll get right back with him. He said, well, I'll tell you what, I got to do something over here at this lady next door. He said, I'll get with you. Meantime, a lady that we befriended each other had acquired a dog. The dog tore up her furniture, so we tried to find, we were outside, okay, on her phone, trying to find out, you know, a dog pound, you know, someone to pick the dog up. And I said, you know, the police department would know that. So we did 911. Police department gave us the animal control. Talked to animal control. She said that I'm conversing for her. She said the guy will be he'll be out, and she contacted the dude, animal control did, and that picks up the dogs. And I said, well, can he call? Because she was visiting me, you know, we were talking, and before he comes out. And she said, yeah, sure, I'll let him know. So she gets this phone call while we're outside talking. I can see the golf court, and that he's not on it, you know, but eventually when I looked again, he was sitting on it, obviously because he got a phone call, because he was on his phone. And when I looked at him, he did this, like, come here. And he said, I've been trying to get your attention for the longest. And I said, oh, really? And he said, yeah. But he had this female voice on speakerphone, and she was just going, Hispanic descent. Oh, she was just going at it, blah, 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 blah. Now, mind you, it seems like they had already been talking for about 7 minutes before I walked up to him. And he's like, yeah, okay, speakerphone. And so all of a sudden, he grabs a piece of paper, and I had seen these pens and pencils up in the dash of the golf cart before. And so I grabbed a pen or pencil and gave it to him, and he's writing the stuff down, and he looks down at the lady that I was talking to. I knew then this lady was breaking it down. This witchery lady, she was breaking it down, my life, what was going on in my life, because he looked down at her, and then he said, he started back jotting down notes. When he got through, you guys, he had this much information. I didn't know what it was. Hung up with her. He said, okay. He said, do you know a lady that wears her hair like in a ponytail, but she has it like pinned up a little bit, you know? And I said, yeah, where I moved from. Now, not here or there, you know, the apartment before that one. I said, yeah, she was a witch. And I'm not just saying that she was a witch, and I just don't go around calling people witches. I knew this woman was a witch. And she had black cats, and I'm not saying, oh, because she's got black cats, she was a witch. No, she was a witch, okay? She really was. And I was like, yeah, she was a witch. I just knew. And I said, that lady did not like me. And he said, yeah. He said, that's who she's put a curse on you, a spell on you. And she has people, you know, perps, gang stalkers. She has people, because it's an organization, she has people watching you. And he went down this list of things. And what brought me to tears, you guys, is this. I can figure out, even at when this started, or when I realized I'm being spied on, why my clothes would be, I got a lot of clothes. Why certain clothes of mine would be missing, and then they would pop back up. Either in a different spot, or just pop back up in the same spot, but you just got through looking for it. Leather jacket, same place. Leather jacket, distressed leather that looks like it's been worn out, you know, but it was made that way. You know, like military, like you know, distressed, like distressed jeans, like they're worn but they're new. And I saw this guy above my head, looking out my patio, getting in their vehicle, he and his whatever she was to him, with a jacket on, and the jacket ended right here on his arms. And I'm like, and the first thing I said was, now mind you, I just worn this jacket. And I said, first thing I said was, well, what came to my mind was, gosh, he sure does have a little bitty jacket on, or why does he have that little bitty jacket on? That's all I thought. Never once figured out it was my jacket. So, my jacket, looking for it, you know, the weather was changing, and on and out in Texas. And I'm like, where's this jacket? I didn't hang it back up because I knew I was moving, so I just put it on top of a box. It wasn't on the other side of the box. It wasn't. All of a sudden, it pops back up, you guys. And he told me, she said they're going to always find you because they're getting your clothes. They're using your clothes as a connection, as a way to, you know, connect with me. And he said some things that I have not even revealed to you guys that I'm supposed to do. And I told him, I said, no, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. I'm so sorry. But she was on it. She was on it. I never told him anything about my clothes or nothing. She was really on it. And I said, yeah, my clothes are missing. How did she know that? And it brought me to tears because that let me know that that lady was legitimate. I've never seen, well, when he came into the apartment from being in the doorway, he went to her Facebook page and he showed me her. And I said, is that her? And he said, yeah. I said, who's the little girl? He said, that's her grandbaby. So that was the first time I'd ever seen her. Never talked to her on the phone. So I don't believe in witchery or anything like that, good or bad, but it is what it is. And so she told me through him several things, you guys, that I have not even revealed that's going on. That they already know where I'm moving. Told me that. She was right. Yeah, I just showed you those Bluetooth devices. So I'm gonna go, you guys. This is so stop saying it's the government, you guys. It's just we're in the end times. And if you're an empath, and I forgot to say, if you are an empath, whether super or whatever, you are going to be a targeted individual. It comes with the territory, okay? And with that territory, you got witchery. You have all of these people who are doing all of this stuff. Somnophiliacs, SOMNOPHILIACS. A somnophiliac is a person, I can understand why they want to watch me sleep. They want to rape you or molest you while you're asleep. They literally get a high off sitting there watching you sleep. Like, you know, staring. What would you do if somebody was staring at you, whether you knew them or not? They're just staring at you while you're asleep. No, no. And somnophiliacs can be males or females. She was a female. I can't, if I covered up something in my last apartment, if this cuts off, it just cuts off. If I covered up something in my last apartment, I can't see her. I can't see her. Excuse me, you're not supposed to be seeing me. You're not supposed to be seeing me. And this dude would come over to visit her. I couldn't tell whether because most somnophiliacs lived in a life of molestation, you know, sleeping with their sisters and brothers and things like that. And I could not, this dude would come over to her place. I could not tell if this dude was her brother or if this dude was her man. It was just like, ew. And I'm telling you, before I even knew about somnophiliacs, I knew that something was not right with that picture. Their relationship was like, you know, and I said, God, that's weird. I can't remember what was going on. But every time he'd come by, I'm like, he didn't live there. But, you know, so yeah, this is with witchery. And he did say she's a witch. He did say the witch that he got in contact with did tell him that she's a witch. I was like, yeah, she's a witch. I don't even believe. I didn't even know they were trying to put spells on me, and I knew this woman was a witch and never believed in witchery by any means of the spectrum. You know, Wendy, the good little witch, you know, Casper, you know, but as far as like real witches, no, please, that's not real. Yeah. This dude that goes up here, who went up to the people above me where I moved from, where it originally started, Warlock. Look up Warlock, W-A-R-L-O-C-K, Warlock. He's a Warlock, or W-O-R, I'm not for sure. No, yeah, W-O-R-L-O-C-K, if I'm spelling it right. He's a Warlock. A Warlock is a male witch. And that's what he is. And the sad thing about it is the perps, they don't even realize they have spells on them. They don't. Anytime you are working harder for someone else than you work for yourself, come on. And I'm not talking about a job. I'm not talking about a job. You should do that. This is how you get paid. No. Anytime you're doing something evil and you're doing it harder than the person who sent you out there to do it, come on. Spells. So I gotta go, you guys. Just be careful. This is witchery. It is not the government. It's just, and someone posted a comment on my videos, and they went into this in depth detail. And 8 people have already liked the comment. I mean, very intelligent. I'm like, who is this person? Of what is really the planes, you know, the evilness and why this and that. Yeah, it's witchery. It's spiritual, okay? Evil spiritual, or evil spirits. There's a lot of demonic spirits within this organization. Some real demonic spirits, just evil spirits, and then you have a lot of demonic spirits, okay? This person, the witching hour, look up the witching hour, is supposed to be like from 3 to 4, or anytime from 3 in the morning until it starts at 3. I don't know, look it up. I've seen different times. This dude, perfect timing. He's going to come up there, just like where I moved from, 5 in the morning, 4:50, 5 in the morning. Yeah, he's active. I'm like, what kind of warlock are you? Because you have passed your witching hour. Okay, gotta go, you guys. Hasta la vista, buenas. Well, let me bend down. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you, although some of you need to let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao bella, ciao bello, gotta go, smooches. Bye. And please check out all of my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and post your comments, like the video. All right? Gotta go. You guys know I have to get up.